It is I. I just barely ended the last clip, literally 2 seconds ago. I didn't even take a breath. I just ended the clip and started a new one immediately. There's no water in this. Rejected. Ow. I stepped on some wood now. Oof. This beginning of the vlog is a disaster. Well, if you watched the last one, you would know that I'm going to split today into 2 different parts because I recorded too much vlog because I just ranted for too long. So I'm probably going to walk down to the library and see if I can print my photo because I don't know if they're open for sure, but I'm pretty sure they close at like 6ish and it's 4:17. And it's like Saturday. And I think they open at noon. Like, they open at, like, early and then they close at 10 for, like, lunch or something. And they open back up at noon, I think. I don't know. I think. I used to go there all the time in the summer, and then I, like, stopped. Because I stopped caring. That was mostly, like, the summer of after 4th grade, I believe. Because I think I was reading the Percy Jackson series. Because my book friend was like, hey, this series is cool. And I'm like, okay. And I read the first book and I'm like, oh, this is cool. And so I read the entire series and it's pretty much my favorite series now. But my favorite book I have decided because I thought about it and I'm like, Percy Jackson isn't really my favorite book. It's just the one I remember most. But I usually like fantasy books, but I read a book, Echo. I'm pretty sure it won, like, awards. A lot of people probably know about it, but it's like a historical fiction about World War II. But that one was really good. I love that book so much, and I usually hate historical fiction because it's always talking about, like, war stuff. Like, why is it always a war also? Side note, historical fiction is, like, 90% of the time set in the time of, like, a war. I don't understand. What's the deal with all the wars? I mean, I know they, like, happened a lot and they were, like, big events, but still, every single historical fiction is about war. I don't understand. How did this happen? Anyways, mini rant over. But I love that book. In conclusion. I also remember this other book series, and it was kind of like if D&D was a book series, almost. Not quite, though, because there's, like, and they went on, like, a quest thing, but I don't remember what it was called, and I think the only way to find it would be to go to the elementary school library. It wasn't at the public library, it was at the elementary school library. And, like, look around for it. But I know, maybe the books got damaged and they just never got them back or something. I don't know. I don't even know if they're still there or if they're like, no one's reading this. Because it wasn't, like, a big name author or series or anything. Ow, I keep getting stabbied in the elbow. Because there's something in my sleeve. Can't find it. Life is suffering. I couldn't find it, and now it's Phantom in the Night, and I don't feel it either. Oh. Anyways, this intro's too long. I guess I'm gonna email the photo to myself. And print it out the library, but I'm lazy. I don't want to leave the house. It's Saturday. That's not leave the house day. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the same spot, because it's the only spot that has good lighting other than the bed, but I feel like standing up. Because if I lay down on the bed, I just won't get back up. I just want to keep talking and ranting. Okay, I guess I'll start a different clip so I can make sure I can delete it easy. I'll check in later. I don't even know when the last time I checked in was. I think it was when I was deciding what I was gonna do. Yeah, that's pencil light on my face. Well, as you can probably tell from the pencil light on my face, I did a bunch of drawings. I did do a drawing way earlier, and it turned out good, but I wanted to keep the original because I wanted to use it for contesting too. So I put it onto my phone so I can print it out somewhere. I went to the library to see if they were open or closed because they're literally like kitty corner from my house. They were closed, and they're closed on Sunday too, but I can come back on Monday. I believe it's 10 to 6. So I'll do that probably to print it out because I just emailed it to myself so I can just log in. But I also don't know how old you have to be to go on the computer, so I also might have to either print it at the house or make my mom come with me just because they have a stupid age limit on their computers. They're like, oh, you must be however old. But I forgot how old you have to be. And it's been a while since I was there to print something or be on the computers, so I don't know. And then so I chilled here for a while, didn't do much. And I was gonna work on this different thing, but I forgot what website it was on, and I tried messaging all the other people, and they either didn't know what I was talking about or didn't remember it. So I'm like, whatever, I guess I'll just have to do it at school when we come back. And so I drew some more. I chilled with Philip. We had dinner. You can't see it. We had McDonald's just because. Whatever. Yeah. And I did a bunch of drawings. And I filled out like 6 pages. Well, 3 pages if you count like the front and back as 1 page. But seriously, 6 drawings in 1 day is like a lot for me. Usually, like even when I was very like super consistent and first kicking off my Instagram account, I didn't do YouTube because my last YouTube channel was a story. So I'm like, yeah, I'm never gonna do YouTube again. And then I'm like, might as well do YouTube again. Whatever. The most annoying part about my old channel was I also used it as my personal channel, which I did again, which was probably a mistake, but I didn't want to make another Gmail, so whatever. Because I'm lazy. The most annoying part was just subscribing to all the same people that I was subscribed to on YouTube. You know. But anyways, yeah, so I did the one for the contest, which is the one I'm gonna print out. Here, wait. Let's see. I have like 2 or 3 that I can enter in the contest. I forgot. Okay, so I did this one as a warm-up sketch. It's just the same idea I already had, but I was kind of revising it. And then the girl I really like, and I'm just gonna give you quick glimpses and random one. I didn't really know what to draw, so I drew random dogs and SpongeBob and a derp face and bird, and then this one I was drawing my friend, and then this one I can enter in the contest, which is Hamilton inspired. So 6 drawings, 2 I'm gonna enter in the contest. Crap, I forgot to put the page in to protect the one drawing. And this one, if I trace it on my light box, it's like pretty much done. You know? I just feel like it's really similar. Like the pose is kind of really similar to this one. But you know, whatever. And you can put as many entries in as you want. So I have 1 entry in already, because for a school project, they're like, oh, we just need a mini project for the end of the trimester. So they're like, okay, participate in this contest. Also, because we were going to have a sub for a week, because my teacher broke her arm, but we didn't know that until she got back. So I have 1 entry in from that. And then this is an idea, the one that's kind of kind of rough, but it's pretty much done. I just need to make it all clean and nice. Then that one I'm definitely going to enter. I just want to print it out because I want to keep the original and hang it up on my wall. That one was a random sketch. Didn't know what to draw. A random sketch. And then this one I'm going to enter. And I don't think I want to keep the original. I'll just give them the original. Because whatever. I don't really care about this one too much. Then I can do a random doodle on the back or something. Maybe not. I don't know. The only thing is I'm scared that if I doodle on the back of one that I know I'm going to just give them the original. Then I'm scared that I'm going to like really like the drawing on the back. And I'm like, now I don't want to give them the original. But this one would be a lot harder to just put into digital. I mean, I just have to crop it, but it'd be a lot harder because for this one, I could just like, I traced the outside of it and then I paint bucketed in the white, so it was whiter. And also, so there wasn't the spine of the sketchbook showing. But that one has like color in it, and I want to keep the pencil or the coloring texture. Oh, I forgot that at night there is no good lighting. Oof. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to finish this book. I'm at page like 40. I'm at page 40, and there's like 300 something, 330. And 26. So I'll spend a couple hours doing that. Probably like half the day reading this book. Which so far the 40 pages I've read are pretty good. And it's about a kid who has dyslexia, and his best friend died. Kind of mysteriously. Not like super mysteriously, but kind of fairly mysteriously. Like on a mysterious level from 0 to 10, it's like a 6.5, maybe a 7. You know, it's like pretty weird, but I guess it makes sense, but still kind of weird. And I feel like that's what the book's hinting at, especially because it's talking about how the police officer like, oh, write everything down, and he's like, I can't. My boy. But yeah, it's pretty good so far. I mean, maybe it just turns into trash, but I mean, I doubt that, because, oh wait, there's a dog in there. I met a dog, but I don't think the description looked like that. But that might just be the artist being like, nah, I don't want to draw that dog. I want to draw a different dog. Maybe he gets a dog. I don't know. I don't want to get my hopes up, because I bet the artist was just like, nah, I don't feel like drawing that dog. Or they just didn't happen to, they're just like, oh yeah, and there's a dog too. They didn't like explain what the dog looked like, so they're like, okay, a dog. But hopefully he gets a dog, because then I'd be happy. I always get pencil lead all over my fingers. That's the one bad thing about, I was about to say about all graphite pencils. Nope, that happens whenever I draw. But I'm pretty sure that's the one. Wiley, stop staring down Philip. I know he's not gonna hurt him, but like, you know. Wiley, lay down. Philip's not even doing anything. It just makes me nervous. And also, I feel like it might make Philip nervous, and I'd rather not. He'd rather want me to turn on the bed. Yeah, I guess this is like 2/3 empty. About. Oh no, it's 10:30. But I'm finishing this. It's a Coca-Cola. And I really wanted to have a coffee in the fridge. None. A cold coffee, obviously. That'd be sad if I had a warm coffee, but I put it in the fridge. That's just stupid. Why would I do that? So I could stay up pretty late, but I don't know what I'd do other than just watch YouTube. I mean, I was gonna watch a bunch of anime, but I got distracted with Markiplier. Oh my gosh. The lighting is on fleek. Also, I've been wearing this hoodie for about half the day. And also, I have my flannel under it. Because I had a blanket in the hoodie to keep me warm. But I couldn't get the blanket to go in the sleeves and keep my arms warm enough. Without it being really uncomfortable. Because it'd be in, like, the armpits. And I'm just, like, waddle penguin stance. So I just put the flannel on underneath it. But I'm contemplating either taking off the hoodie and just wrapping up in a blanket, taking off the flannel and replacing it with a better jacket, or putting in the blanket again. But I think I'm gonna take off the flannel and put in a better jacket because I don't feel like, what the frick, Wiley? I don't think Wiley understands the TV because he's not staring at Philip. He's staring at the TV. Wait, is that the TV or is it an orb? I don't see an orb. Wiley. It's okay. Yeah, no, he's staring like right at the TV, which is kind of near Philip, but not like in the same direction. He would definitely have his head turned. I don't see an orb, but he's staring and growling at it. Wiley. He'll either only flinch when I say his name or look over very briefly. Belly's just looking confused, though. Wiley? Is it okay? Excuse me. I can't tell if he's growling at the TV, and I don't want to go grab the remote because it's right over where he's staring. Wiley? What's over there? Belly, now is not the time. He's smelling, but he's still growing. Should I go over there, Wiley, or no? He's not responding to me. Really? I know he can hear me, though. Pipester. Wiley. Because he'll obviously flinch if I say his name. Like his little earries. I'm going to grab the remote and pause the TV. See if he's just growling at the TV. Wiley? Well, he stopped growling, but he's still staring over there. Wiley, it's okay. He's still staring, but he stopped growling. That's just normal pipe noises usually, though. So moany groanies. Okay, now. Wiley, what the frick? What? He's still staring. Wiley, what's the matter? What's the matter? I have no idea what's up with him. See, usually if it was a spirit, then both dogs would be staring at it. Belle is completely ignoring it. She does not care. She's just doing not normal belly things. But Wiley's still staring. And okay, let me give you an idea. Philip's on the dresser there, and he's staring like more towards the TV, which is like this. So if he was staring at Philip, it would be more like that, and then this. Yeah. His ears are up, more up. They're like middle up, kind of. They're not like pointed all the way up, but they're not relaxed. Bigester. Yeah, I have no idea what's happening. This vlog's gonna be too long. Also, apologizing right now that the vlog right before this it's gonna be uploaded, and then I'm gonna immediately start uploading this vlog, pretty much, because I forgot to edit it earlier. Oh, Wiley. Okay, I'm gonna stop and take some pictures and see if I see any orbs. Okay, when I was taking the pictures, I didn't see any orbs. Wiley's still staring, but I didn't go back and check the photos yet. Yeah, I have no idea what. I mean, sometimes Wiley will kind of stare, but he'll like usually put his head down if he looks over, even a couple times after say his name. See, he was about to put his head down, but then he didn't, because he went to put his head down and then he looked back. Belle's still unfazed, which is what's really confusing me here, because I can't tell if Wiley's just being a weirdo with the TV. Here, I'm gonna see if he starts growling regularly. If I play that. Oh. Wiley, are you really scared of the TV? Wiley, what? Okay, Bella's just being confused by Wiley. Wiley, is it the TV? Seriously, this has never happened before. Still staring. See, this is the only thing that's confusing me is Belle. Okay, Belle wants out, but I don't want to go over there. Because Wiley's like, will not take his eyes off it. Oh, hi. Never mind. Spoke too soon? Okay, now if I play, it's okay. Belly, just give me a minute. Right, stir. Riley, are you seriously growling at the TV? Because you only really growl consistently when the TV's on. But also, you won't stop staring at it. Really. Or he keeps staring at it more. Before he wouldn't stop staring, but now he's kind of on-off staring. This is really confusing. I would 100% be like, oh, it must be something over there. If Belle was doing something. But Belle does not care at all. Belle, get out the trash. He looked over at me for a second. But not for very long. Sorry, this vlog's gonna be kind of long, but that's just because of this. Maybe I'll speed it up or something. You'll probably notice if I speed it up or sped it up, so. Okay. Okay, it might have just been the TV, but I still can't tell. But I guess I'm gonna go ahead and let Belly out. Because he's not staring anymore. Hi, Princeton. Okay. He's just looking at me. Well, did you want out? Yeah, Pride's leaving. Okay, why are you growling? I'm so confused. Like, almost kind of growling. He's still staring, but I have the TV played. But he's kind of like a little less staring, but still staring. And I asked my mom if it ever happened to her, and she said no, but she doesn't really watch TV with Wiley in the room, so it could definitely be something. I will look back at those photos and see if there was any orbs. The room doesn't feel necessarily like cold or anything. It feels like a touch chillier over here, but that might just be placebo. But only a touch chillier, so I have a feeling it's either placebo or unaffiliated. So definitely, it could be supernatural of some kind, but I don't think so, and I think Wiley's just being a weirdo and being scared of the TV or something. He's not fluffed up, though. So I don't know. He was creeping me out a bit. I kind of want Wiley to stay here, but if he's just scared of the TV, then I don't want him to just stay and be scared. Hey, sir, do you want to stay in here, or do you want to... Or do you want to lay down in the bed? I don't know. I was just standing in the doorway staring at me. You don't have to. You can. Looked up the TV. Looked at me. Girl, lay down in the doorway. Compromise. You can go up too, Billy. Come on, Billy. Billy. Come on up. There you go. Okay. Well, I'll update you if anything else happens, and if there were orbs in those pictures, I'll insert them right after this clip is over. And I'm probably not going to be doing anything else, so right after I do my outro stuff, but right before the end music outro thing, I'll put the photos if there was any orbs or anything like weird. So yeah, well actually no, I'll put them right here. I don't know if you saw anything because I didn't check the photos still. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out, and I do almost daily ones. They're pretty frequent. And so yeah, and also, Belly, you're gonna make the audio terrible. You should check out my Instagram down below where I do a bunch of art stuff. And also check out my spam Instagram where I'll update you on anything I do in the vlogs, and also I post memes and stuff. You can also check me out on Twitter, which is the best place to contact me. Either that or Instagram. YouTube comments sometimes get lost, though I really do try to respond to all of them. And check out my main channel where I do music stuff. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!